my review of the budget for pre and post retirement planning. In this video, I want to show you 4 tax benefits that you might be entitled to. My name is Katherine from About Retirement, and my goal is to help you build your financial security and prosperity for your retirement. This budget is all about bringing forward measures already approved and legislated originally to commence on 1st July 2022. And personal income tax reduction is one of those changes and will be applied retrospectively from 1st July 2020. If you are on 19% marginal tax rate, you will be happy to know that the threshold of upper limit has been extended from $37,000 up to $45,000, which is great news for your disposable income. But unfortunately, some people will miss out on low income superannuation tax offset. So if you don't know what it is and whether that applies to you, please listen on, as I will explain this feature when I will be talking about budget and superannuation. If you are on 32.5 tax bracket, you will also benefit, as this has been also extended from $90,000 up to $120,000. So the total maximum tax saving available is actually for the income of $120,000. That amounts to $2,430 or approximately $50 a week, and does not increase any further above that income level. So here we go, more disposable income due to tax cuts. Well, my recommendation is try to save this extra money if you can. If you are okay on your current budget, this is the money you haven't had before, so you won't miss it. But with time, if you invest it, it will grow to significant savings balance for you. So you could, for example, salary sacrifice. If you don't know benefits of salary sacrifice, have a look at my video. Maybe you can make a spouse contribution, or maybe non-concessional contribution, or maybe even saving outside of superannuation. It does all depend on your personal situation, but regardless, you have this ability to save extra money now. Stage 3 of tax cuts has already also been legislated to be introduced on 1st July 2024. And if going ahead, we will have only 3 tax rates, 19, 30 and 45%. The 37% tax rate will be completely gone. The government is also bringing forward the increase of low income tax offset. Currently at $445, it is being increased to $700 in the current financial year rather than in 2022 as originally planned. Low and middle income tax offset is unchanged for this financial year. It was supposed to be phased out because recommended tax cuts were supposed to replace it, but the government decided to keep it still for this financial year. If you want to see the tax relief benefits for your income level, go ahead and check out the government estimator on government website budget.gov.au. I actually did go to that site. I put my figures, and just a little warning, please be aware that it actually shows your tax savings by comparing with the tax system from 2017-18 financial year. That's the time when Scott Morrison first started as Prime Minister, and he introduced stage 1 of his tax cuts. So by comparing your current figures with the tax system from 3 years ago, well, obviously the figures look much better. As a conclusion, let's go over those 4 tax benefits. Number 1, you will enjoy tax cuts 2 years earlier than originally planned, and actually 95% of Australians will benefit from those tax cuts during this difficult COVID time. Number 2, tax cuts will introduce additional money in your pocket of up to $2,430, depending on the level of your taxable income. Number 3, if you are on lower income, the low income tax offset has also been brought forward and increased to $700. And number 4, the low and middle income tax offset is also remaining and available for tax financial year 2020-21. The bottom line is that most Australian families will have more disposable income from this financial year rather than waiting 2 extra years. The negatives of the budget: unfortunately not enough financial support or relief for low-income earners. And number two, the calculator I've mentioned is a little bit misleading and it is not really comparing your figures with your current situation. So here it is, my verdict for tax. So how did you find my verdict about tax cuts from the budget? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Please let me know in the comments below this video. And if you enjoyed this video, if you found it informative, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you will be notified of my next video. And also, I would really appreciate your support. So here it is, my overview of the budget. I really hope it will help you in your retirement planning. And if you need any help, any assistance, feel free to contact me. All the contact details are listed in the description below the video. Thank you very much again for listening to me. Enjoy your day and I will talk to you next time.